Welcome back to the channel. This is the Action Figure Grader. It's Friday. It's time for me to try to find some things on eBay, either in buy it nows or at auction, that you can spend your money on. And before I dig in any further, a couple of shout outs that I need to give. First, I've received a new Patreon supporter named Nicey. Thank you so much for becoming a Patreon supporter. And then I also did receive a YouTube super from Tim Day, and he is on eBay. He sells a lot of very high grade UKG loose graded items. His eBay name is Stay on Target 77. So I've bought from him, trusted seller, and a number of my Patreon supporters and subscribers have bought from him. So check him out on eBay. Stay on Target 77. He's based out of the UK and always has very high grade UKG loose graded figures for sale at very reasonable prices. All right, you guys know the drill at this point. In the video description, there will be eBay affiliate links for all the items I'm going to show you. And if you want to use those links to either place a low bid in an auction and then come back to try and win it later, or use those links to make an offer or buy it now, it does help out the channel. So thanks to those of you that do that. I've got some pretty cool items today, I think. We're going to start off with the vintage collection. This seller has a bunch of very high grade proof cards. The Revenge of the Jedi proof cards and the foil proof cards that were either STCC or Celebration giveaways. And they're all very high grade and the starting bids are very reasonable. This is the B-Wing palette, but it's an AFA 9.5. I imagine that that's probably the highest on the population report. All of these, I believe, in Saturday about 12:13 Eastern time. So first is the B-Wing pilot. We got a 9.5 foil Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was the Celebration 5 giveaway. That one's starting at $100. The Clone Commander Cody is an AFA 9.0. That's starting at $40. And they have the General Grievous. That's a 9.5 and starts at $100. So if you're into proof cards, he's got others available. And this is a seller that we see on the channel all the time in my market updates. So he's got a bunch of them for sale that that end on Saturday about 12 o'clock Eastern time. This I thought was a pretty good deal. It's an AFA 80 plus, so it's not the highest grade in the world, but it's an 80 plus with the 3-tier grading system, 80, 85, 90 for the Jabba's Goons, Jabba's Skiff Guard 3-pack. And it's only $80 with $18 shipping. There's 7 watchers on it already, but I mean, you can't even grade it for that price after factoring in shipping to and from AFA, and this is the 3-tier grading as well. So to me, that seems like a pretty good deal for $80 plus $13 shipping. This seller has a couple of really cool vintage store displays that are at auction that end Monday night, and they're not usual ones. They're not ones you usually see very much. This is the 1983 Burger King glasses. We all know those and love those growing up. This is a store display for those Burger King glasses. And you could put the glasses in there. I mean, this is certainly gradable, too. This is not an item you see graded very often. Although I don't know how expensive that would be to grade something this massive. But it's just the first time I've ever seen this store display for sale. So this one ends Monday evening about 10 o'clock Eastern time. And then the same seller also has this window display for the Burger King glasses. This, I think, would be a really cool graded item. This is absolutely great. Fantastic art. It's got that 1983 vintage style art with Luke, Han, and Leia on there. And very, very cool display there. Buy a medium or large Coke and get a glass for 5 cents. 55 cents. 55 cents. That's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal for a vintage glass back in the day. So this one's at $101. And again, that one ends a little earlier, 9:27 p.m. Eastern time. But those are both at auction. Star Wars Daddy, a fellow YouTuber, buddy of mine and Patreon supporter, he's got a number of items at auction that end Sunday evening. I just picked out one of them, but he's got others for sale, both graded and ungraded. This is a CAS 75 Droid Factory R2-D2. So this is the 3-legged droid factory version of R2-D2. That one's a CAS 75. That one ends Sunday, but go check out his other items for sale. And he's a trusted seller and friend of the channel. I've got some UKG graded items that I had to show you. This is a cool one I've never seen before. This is the Death Squad Commander, but it's got misaligned emblems. So you can see there the emblems are totally misaligned on his chest there. And you can see there the label, if I can get a better shot of the label. There we go. Factory error, misprint, ranking alignment. Death Squad Commander, UKG 85%. So anyway, just a cool factory error. It does have a make an offer option. There's 4 watchers on this one already. It's kind of high, if you ask me, at 295 pounds, but it is kind of a one of one. I don't think that you'll find another one like this out there that's already been graded anyway. So that was cool. I thought I'd at least show that. And then the Muffin Man is back with some really hot items, including some Lily Lettys. This is the ESB-A baggie for Bosk, and it's graded UKG 85% in that deluxe style case. That's a very tough variant to get for the baggy variant for Bosk. So that one is at 275 pounds. I received an offer for 240 pounds, so $45 off. So I had to show that one as well. He also does have some Spanish and Lily Letty figures. So first is a UKG 75% Spanish PBP Luke Bespin, and that one's got the darker brown boots. I received an offer for that one of 120 pounds, which is $40 off the list price of 150 pounds. And then I don't know how this one has not sold yet, but this is the UKG 85% Lily Letty Luke Bespin. It has the correct wide-handled blaster for the Lily Letty, along with the correct saber. This is the brown-haired Returno version. Is that right? Regresso version of Luke. So this is a really nice figure. I paid a lot more for mine, and this has got the updated case style as well. This one's at 295 pounds, and I received an offer for that one of 250 pounds. That's a great deal. That's $59 off. Next up is the C-3PO in the solid legs, the solid limbs version of C-3PO, UKG 80%. Tough figure to get in high grade. The gold on this figure always wears off. And it does have some wear spots, but this is one of the cleaner versions I've seen of the Lily Letty. It's just one of those figures like the R2-D2 Lily Letty. It's really tough to get in high grade condition. And I received an offer for that one of 200 pounds, which is $65 off. So those are really good deals. And if you haven't gotten those offers from him, just message him and say, hey, I saw your item for sale on AFG's channel. And if you can make me the same offer, he might have a make an offer option as well. So I had to show you those because those are really good prices, I feel like. Next up is an auction for an 85 plus, AFA 85 plus Taiwan Boba Fett. So high grade AFA 85 plus. That one's only at $32 and ends Sunday morning. Well, Sunday at 12:02 Eastern time. And then there's 2 different 12 back B Death Squad commanders. First is an AFA 80 punched example, no price sticker, clear blister, beautiful example, straight 80s for the subscore. That one's at $500 and ends Sunday evening at 9:40 Eastern time. And if that one's not high enough grade for you, here is an AFA 85 unpunched example, no price sticker. And that one has got 85, 80, 85 subscore. So exact same card back, 12 back B, but you got an AFA 80 punched and an AFA 85 unpunched. This one's at $260 and ends Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Really nice examples. Here is an ungraded 12-back die-cast land speeder, unpunched with a price sticker in the upper right-hand corner. Very high-grade example, clear blister, and that one is at $210 and ends Sunday at 1:02 p.m. Eastern time. Very nice one. Look at this one. This is an AFA 85 20-back G Power Droid. This one just got listed. Straight 85s for the subscores. Unpunched, no price sticker, clear blister. I mean, it is really tough to find this one in such a high grade, and it's going to go for a lot of money. But right now, the current bid is $600, and that one ends Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So put in a low bid. I would think this one's going to go for $1,500 plus. That is a beautiful Power Droid 20 back G. I really want that, but I'm not going to buy it. Next up is a UKG 75 Princess Leia. This is the 21 back B. Punched example with a little bit of sticker damage in the upper right-hand corner that you can see there. So we got a 75 for the card, blister 85, figure 80. Looks like the blasters come loose, but the main reason it got the 75 is because of that sticker damage. But that's a really nice example. It's only at $185 right now. It is located in California, and that one ends Sunday at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. But that's a beautiful clear blister 21 back B Princess Leia UKG 75%. I've got a bunch more to go through here. We got this seller's got a bunch. I didn't include all of them, but this seller's got a bunch of 21 backs that are for sale at auction. This one is the Snaggletooth clear blister. Looks like it would grade very high. That one's at $500 for the starting bid. No bids yet, but that one ends Sunday at $111. He also does have the R5D4. That one's at $510. That one also ends Sunday afternoon. I think those are the only two I included from this seller, but make sure to go check out the other items because he's got a bunch that all have very reasonable starting bids, and they're in varying degrees of condition. But, you know, I just thought that they were really nice examples that were worth sending to you guys. Next up is an AFA 80 31, I think it's a 31, is that right? 31 back B, Lando, clear blister, 80, 85, 85 are the sub scores on that. That's a beauty right there. And that one's at $277 and ends Sunday evening. Gold Star Tech does have a bunch of items that are ending this evening, or excuse me, this weekend. This one is the 47 back free 4LOM offer for R2-D2 sensor scope. Clear, it looks clear blister. Yeah, it looks clear blister. Yeah, clear blister. Not a lot of photos, but you can see a little bit of wear around the hang tab there, so just factor that in on your bids, okay? Don't overbid on this one because it does have color-breaking creases by the hang tab. Probably about a 75 grade at best, but it does include a sliding acrylic case. That one ends Saturday evening, and then he's got an AFA 85 Power of the Force A-Wing pilot, unpunched, no price sticker, absolutely stunning condition, straight 85s for the sub-scores, and very light yellowing to the blister. That one ends Sunday again at 9:05 Eastern Time. Another A-Wing. Here is an AFA 75 Droids A-Wing. This one ends Monday evening at 8:12 p.m. Eastern Time. So I've got a lot of really good stuff here. Same seller also has the Made in Mexico Lily Letty Wicket W. Warwick AFA 75 Plus clear blister. Made in Mexico for the U.S. market, unpunched, no price sticker as well. That one is a beauty. That one's at $355, also ends Monday evening. As a reminder, please do use the affiliate links in the video description. Thank you so much for watching. Happy hunting out there, and I'll be back soon.